Second reading of ordinance 262, which is the same property, but it was platted in two different lots, but it's the same property where the house was that the child care will eventually go. So is there a motion to approve ordinance 262?
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Roll call vote.
Kenny.
Aye.
Morris.
Aye.
Richardson.
Aye.
Fire.
Aye.
Okay, resolution 2020-0502, a resolution regulating the Crooks Community Center use. And this is the new, we tried to simplify on how the center is used and what size the parties are. And so this is,
Yeah.
okay, so this, we split it up, so there's just two different sizes. I think before we had three or
Yeah,
four.
we had three. We had a small event, $75, then a normal event, and a large event. Fact is, we're losing money on small events with cleanup, utilities. We will still be the most competitive venue in the metro, even with the new prices. This just streamlines it.
How many small events do we hold?
Less than 10, and a lot of the really small events are from folks who've rented this hall. I mean, for years, they come in for a Christmas dinner and all that. I would tell them if they would ask for the more favorable $75 rate, they could approach city council if they would make an exception to that. However, the thing is, even when you pay $200, you get it for the entire day. You pay less than $10 an hour for the hall. I think at the end of the day, you have to make the prudent decision, and that is that you need to charge a reasonable rate. Because maintenance and upkeep is still the same. It's not like we're
So the length, so you can rent it starting at, we basically have to be out by 2 a.m.
yeah.
My only question was that if you had events on back-to-back days,
Yeah, that's,
how do you determine when the new ones can come in?
well, that'll
Because-
be at 2 a.m. then.
We've always done it at 2 a.m. You have until 2 a.m. to get it cleaned up.
Where this come from is, right, we tell them you need to start cleaning at 12, right? I mean, we don't care when you start cleaning, but ideally you start cleaning at 12, you're out by 2. So it's just kind of like putting, I guess, I don't want to say the boot on their throat. It's a strong encouragement to start cleaning, right, be smart about it. But you could amend that to make it from 2 a.m. until 2 a.m. I mean, it doesn't make a difference at the end of the day. We only have a few.
I was gonna say, do we have a lot of those where they have
No, I mean,
back-to-back days?
well, quinceañeras, and usually we don't have back-to-back rentals either. That's really a rare occurrence.
We have, or maybe from Friday and then on a Sunday where either I'll come in or Larry will come in. Somebody has to look, so the next person is back to zero, so they don't get blamed for the party before. So it's, and I know we get a lot of Sioux Falls users because we are still very low on price, which is fine, but it's a community center, and we're trying to be fair and be fair to the city with what the charge is.
The key deposit, if they lose it, is that $25 covered, or do we take it out?
No, we will just send them the bill to repeat. So the reason for the key deposit is because we would have people show up 2 or 3 weeks later after we put out their deposit because they trashed the hall. They would give me the key. I was like, oh, I was a little late. We're going to repeat the place. It's more so, hey, bring back your key. I mean, it already says in there, that's why we have a key policy. We have to repeat, you're going to pay for it. It's just another one of those encouragements, because really we have that more than once happen where they just don't bring the key back and I have to call them. And then that can be incredibly awkward if we withhold amounts of their finding some more. I mean,
Well, I was just wondering, as long as the cost was getting recouped either
So, I mean,
from that deposit or from their overall deposit.
So to rekey the place is maybe $80, so we take out the deposit. And they also agree to, I mean, if they completely ruin this place, we will clean up for $30 plus supplies, and we will bill them. How well we collect on that is up for debate, but everyone understands, when they sign up, leave it in the condition you found it in. We don't get our key back, you don't clean up, you do anything that leaves us all in a condition that's unsatisfactory, here's the bill, pay off.
You mean $50 an hour?
Yeah, oh, $50 an hour, even better. Which, it's just, we've gotten burned.
Oh, yeah,
I mean, you see those holes there in the wall, someone drilled holes in the wall, we couldn't find them on the camera, then they had like some chain there. People put trash bags on the windows and windows were cracked.
Well, we've got
So many issues.
cups, balloons, whatever, outside, in the rocks, on all sides of the building.
I picked up, someone didn't tie a bag full of their food and it fell all off the dumpster. I picked that up on a Saturday. I think everyone, like Bush has picked up trash around the hall. We've had residents pick up trash around the hall. Problem is we have to really tighten this because otherwise it will be abused. And we've seen that too often. And it's not a language barrier because this happens with our Hispanic renters as well as our local renters. It's just been so affordable, right? No one really cares much, and especially with a $75 deposit, and we have to start picking up around the hall. Well, $75, that's maybe 3 hours of city labor max, and that excludes to clean up the hall then too. So I think, yeah, you may scoff at the $200, but it is what it is. You get it the entire day. You can do as you wish with the hall, barring burning it down and completely ruining it, and it will cost you less than $10 an hour. To me, that's a competitive rate. You can't find that anywhere. And like I said, for the few renters who show up who have their family Christmases and all that, then I would encourage them to approach city council if they really do want that exception. But I guess that's just my 2 cents. I think Butch has seen it too.
Yeah, it's one of the things after I got in that I just saw every time there was an event here, it seems like every week, they cost the city $250 for, you name it. Tobias has named a lot of it, but it's like we should at least break even. And if we have some locals, if you want to have your Christmas party here, which we have the regulars every year, or family birthday, then you could approach council and we can work with our city folks.
And this is gonna make it easier too. The other problem we have, as you see with the agreement, we have people check the box. Now, how many people will attend? Because guess what happens when you see the price list? First question is, well, what is if I only have 100? Well, first they go 150. Oh no, it's only gonna be 100. Well, suddenly your price drops. I mean, we've, more than once, we've been at the negotiating table when they signed this agreement, and all price is the price, and now it's just, it is what it is. And we can't do an hourly charge. People have approached us about that. No way we can control that. We're not gonna check the camera. And we haven't updated this in 4 years, right? Last time was 2016. When we updated it, before that, we were at, what, $50 for a small event, $100, and $250 for a large event. And it has put no dent in the use of the hall. This is still competitive. I think it's worth it.
Well, I think it's better than what we had. We can always amend it. Or if you think you want to change something now, we can bring it back up. Anyway, this has kind of been in the works for 6 or 7 months. It's not perfect. but it's better than if we had. It spells things out better.
If you wanna table it, read over it some more.
No,
I'm gonna make a motion, I'll make a motion to approve the resolution regulating the use of the Crooks Community Center.
second.
Any other discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, same sign, motion carried. Resolution 2020-0601, a resolution assigning addresses in the city of Crooks. And these are on, in Sunset Edition, on West Fifth Avenue, assigning addresses.
We just assigned these addresses, this is on me, copy and paste it, and then instead of West Fifth, I put West Sixth, and then the county. They're gonna get it corrected down there, but this is just to get it officially on the books. My bad.
Is there a motion?
So,
Second.
Any other discussion? All those in favor?
aye.
Opposed, same sign, motion carried. A resolution 2020-0602, a resolution to repeal Resolution 2020-0402. And that was, again, in the guidance of Governor Nome and the COVID, back to normal. So, and it follows with what Sioux Falls, T, Harrisburg, Baltic, Garrettson, we've all been on the phone together through this every week, just about, or every other week. So this is just a follow through. It was a resolution, it was never an ordinance. So there was really never anything we could do through this whole COVID deal. I think our businesses have done very good with it. The only lever we had would have been at the time of a liquor renewal if we would have had a problem. But anyway, this just takes us back to normal.
That one feels late penalties.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well, let's talk about the other resolution.
No, because that is until July 30th, but with everything
Oh.
opening back up. we
yeah,
wanna be
we
sure.
had late penalties that we abated or let go on utilities and gas, and we're putting them back on.
Yeah.
So that's what this resolution is. Okay. Is there a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Any other discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, same sign, motion carried. And now, a resolution on the community access grant, and I just want to make sure I'm right with this. This is just a resolution to apply for, it's not committing.
It is committed. We're applying, and if we get the money, we have committed ourselves.
Okay,
to the-
then what I want to do, and I know Jackie has something to talk, on the right-hand side where it says non-eligible, those costs would for sure all be paid by Tri-Valley School District at $155,490. Then if you look at the grant eligible costs and look at the bottom, the grant would be for $267. So there's about $60,000 there, approximately. Anyway, what I wanted to clarify, does the city want to pass that difference on to the school district also? So in reality, we get a community access grant, and the 267 would be from the state, but the other costs would be passed on to the school district. So there would be no city money on this, or do you guys have a different thought? But that's my thought, and I'm just gonna let Jackie speak about it.
Well, if what I understand what you're saying is if you apply for the grant, get the money, but there's no cost to the taxpayer of the city of Crooks, but it says in here that you will cover the cost of the engineering, utilities, and local match for the project. Does that mean the city of Crooks is matching this? I don't quite understand.
No, it's up, do you have this?
I do not.
Oh. If you look at the right-hand column, the non-eligible, those are the engineering, the utilities. And that for sure, I want the school to pay. But then if you look at the grant eligible column to the left of it, you'll see down at the